Hi, my name is Mackenzie. I'm the artist from Outcast Designs. This is just a quick video to show you how to use the mockup files and troubleshoot common issues. So first I want to show you how to use the download link. Once you go to my Etsy and you buy it, you will get a zip file, and you're going to click the zip file and it's going to unzip it into a PDF document. You're going to click on that PDF and you're going to scroll down to download files. Press open. It's going to bring you to a Dropbox, and here is the README text. This will have my YouTube in it, where you'll find any other tutorials for mockups, etc. This just has all of the information that you might need for licensing custom work, seamless in mockup files, and what you received when you bought from me. So and refunds as well, which, due to the digital nature of these products, all sales are final. If you experience any issues with your files, please reach out and assistance will be provided where possible. If you have any issues or questions, please contact me through Etsy messages or my email. So now that we're through that, we're going to go back, to the Dropbox. And right here is the Procreate file, and right here is the PSD file. So when you get to this, you're going to press share, or no, not share, sorry. You're going to press save to device, and then you're going to do save to files, and then you're going to save it like that. And that will give you it. And then whenever you go into your files and you click it, it should immediately go into Procreate or Photoshop. So now that that's out of the way, let's get to the fun stuff of showing you how to use your mocks. So this is just one of my mocks. This mock has 3 sets. So not all of the mocks do have 3 sets, but this one does, because a lot of customers do like that they can have individual mocks and then also have the set together. So if maybe they just needed a shirt or they need the bloomers for that outfit. So we'll do the set first. Basically everything's the same. I keep the same system through all my mocks. So really every single mock should be relatively the same. The only thing that's really going to change is the amount of color fills that there's going to be on each of them. It just depends on what kind of design it is for the clothing. So this is your add print. You're going to go up here and you're going to add your print, insert photo to your PNG. My PNGs are 12 by 12 inch. I always do a 12 by 12 inch just for printing purposes. And then also, because whenever I make these mocks, I do make them 12 by 12 inch as well. So it makes it really easy to see where my scaling is and what it's going to look like once it's on the fabric of the mock. So then once we're done with that, anything that says color fill, you're going to go up here. Well, you're going to pick a color first. We'll pick purple. And you're going to click fill layer. And you're going to click fill layer again, fill layer, and fill layer. And you can make those whatever colors you want. They don't all have to be the same. And it's literally as easy as that. And then here's the background. You can turn it on and off, and then turn this background on and off to make it a transparent background. So that in case you have it, you need it for any graphics for your shop, etc. So you can do just a white background, you can do this background, and then you can do the transparent background. Really, there is not a ton that, it's not a hard mock to do, thankfully. That was my intention with making these mocks, is that they weren't difficult and they didn't have 1,000 layers to have to add things to. So I want to look at some maybe troubleshooting issues that you might have. So if your artwork looks blurry, the resolution, is too small, you need to make it bigger, or it's scaled too large and you need to make it smaller. So really, I would do a 12 by 12 inch. That's what I do all my seamless files on, and I've printed my seamless files with several shops and through several different manufacturers, and never had any issues with, the quality of the print. If you can't preview the Procreate files, that's normal. They don't preview. A download is required to be able to see them. If you're on a desktop, I would use the PSD version. I don't use Photoshop, but I did include the Photoshop mock because I know a lot of people do, but that is just something that I don't use. So I'm not entirely sure about Photoshop and how it works, but this mock should just transfer right into it because I did a lot of extensive, reading on, making sure that my mocks would just go right into PSD without any issue. And if nothing is showing up, your print layer placement or your clipping mask is off. So say, something got bumped and the clipping mask falls off and it does that. That is going to cause that to happen. So anytime you're at your ad print, you need to make sure it's clipping mask to the clipping base. Everything that is locked is something that you don't need to touch. Those are all done, and they, keep the integrity. And then if you do accidentally do that, see how it took all my purple and put it around the outsides? You need to re-clipping mask all of these to the clipping base and to the print as well underneath. So really that's all there really is to it. If you have any more questions, you can message me on Etsy, or my email is OutcastDesignsInfo@gmail.com, and that is also on my Etsy, I believe, and then also it's on my YouTube channel as well. All right, and I hope you guys have fun making your mocks, and I hope that, everything goes well, and if you need any help, just let me know. Thank you.